Good morning from Summit County. I'm Steve Flynn with the latest from the mountains. We start with a closer look at Friends of the Dillon Ranger District, a nonprofit working hand in hand with the U.S. Forest Service to protect and maintain our beloved national forest lands. Here's Robert Bennett with more on what FDRD does and how volunteers and donations can make a lasting impact.
We are the Friends group partnering with the Forest Service here in Summit County. There's over 500 miles of trail, just in Summit County, just in our public lands. So that's a lot of trail to take care of. And we, as a nonprofit organization, we recruit volunteers and we get out on the trails to help people and help the community give back to the trails and the public lands that we all like to recreate on. We've grown leaps and bounds over 20 years. And, leading up to this summer, we've got a trail project or two every week of the summer. We have an education event or an education hike, again, once or twice a week at minimum. And that's something that, we've just grown and grown and grown. More or less, we love to get people out and educate them about nature and the outdoors here in Summit County. And all of these events are free. Anybody can come. And, some of the really cool stuff we're going to do is really just nature hikes. We learn about, everything from edible plants, wildflowers, geology, birds of prey, insects and pollinators. We actually have a couple of art and photography nature hikes and a couple of dog friendly hikes as well. And then on top of that, we'll be at the farmers market in Dillon every Friday. So you can always swing by, ask us questions in person, see how you can get involved. If you're interested in getting involved, I'd say the best thing that you could do is join us for a trail project. But, if you don't have time or if you don't really feel like swinging a shovel or a pickaxe out on the trail, a donation is just as effective. It really helps us keep the lights on here.
As Robert mentioned, you can get involved by signing up for trail work days, educational hikes, or contributing financially. Just visit fdrd.org for details on how to give back to those trails that we all enjoy. In town, summer is in full swing, and Dillon is packed with activities for locals and visitors alike. Suzanne Phillipson has more from the lakefront.
It is another beautiful day here in Dillon, and we're here at the Dillon Amphitheater getting ready to kick off our Mountain Music Monday free concert series on Monday, June 23rd with Drive-By Truckers and Deer Tick. You're not going to want to miss that show. It is a free show, so come early, grab your seat, and enjoy this beautiful setting and some great live music. We also have the Dillon Farmers Market on Fridays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Town Park. You can make a day of it, take a boat out first, head to the farmers market for lunch, and come see a show at the Dillon Amphitheater. There's no better way to spend your summer than a day in Dillon.
And in Breckenridge, mark your calendars for the return of the Agave Festival, June 27th through 29th. Presented by Don Julio Tequila, this 3-day celebration blends mountain vibes with Mexican flair. Friday kicks off with a VIP agave pairing dinner. Saturday brings the grand tasting featuring premium tequilas, mezcals, and gourmet tacos from local chefs, all paired with live music from DJ Merkham and my favorite local band, El Paso Lasso. The weekend wraps up with a festive agave-inspired brunch on Sunday. Don Julio brand ambassador Valerie Alvarado will be sharing stories and spirit expertise throughout the event. For tickets, visit RockyMountainEvents.com. That's just some of what's happening in Summit County this week. For Mountain TV, I'm Steve Flynn. Thanks for tuning in.